Hello everybody, my name is Aiden and welcome back to another video. Bulls Nation, today we are going to be discussing the hard work that one of our second year players is putting in to ensure that he could get some minutes next season or this upcoming season for the Chicago Bulls. And today I want to talk about Dalen Terry. Now again, he's a guy that definitely will divide opinion, of course, not getting that much minutes in his first season to in the end as well, not necessarily having a summer league that people will massively remember. Whatever the case may be, he is still putting in the work. He's still trying to work hard. And ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to be discussing his hard work in this video. But before we get any further, if you like the video and you want to see more from me, drop a like, drop a follow, and or subscribe if you are new. And let me know in the comments below your thoughts about Dalen Terry. Do you think he will get some minutes in the rotation this season? Do you think it is his time to step up to the plate? Or will he have to wait a little while longer? It seems like that's a lot of questions that we ask about a lot of these Bulls players. Is it their time yet to really take the reins and become a mainstay part of the Chicago Bulls? Or do they have to wait a little while longer? Patience is a virtue, ladies and gentlemen. But Dalen Terry knows what type of work he puts in. There are a couple of quotes out there that I did want to read. And again, this is from Fan Nation, this article, but it basically says, he says in a quote, "I've got to lay everything I have on the table and see where that takes me." He also said in a further quote that confidence is not necessarily an issue. Everybody knows that he has confidence, but confidence comes with work, and he has to put in the work in order to reap the rewards and stuff of that nature. The quotes are not exact. Again, I'm only reading the parts that I remember, of course, but it is what it is. You kind of get the mindset that Dalen Terry is at this right now at this point in time, heading into his second season in the NBA. He knows he has to work hard for his opportunity. He knows that he'll have to be patient. He knows he's going to lay it all on the line. And sometimes it's just going to have to work out. And with Dalen Terry, he has all the right attributes, right? We all appreciate his confidence. He's a very confident guy. When everybody's telling him in the Summer League to stop shooting, Dalen Terry's still putting up those shots. When people are saying the negatives about Dalen Terry, he will come back and respond with a good game. When people are saying Dalen Terry doesn't deserve to be in the rotation, he's putting in the work to ensure that he does get into the rotation and to develop that trust with the coaching staff. And he's doing all the right things. Honestly, there's not one thing I can say that Dalen Terry is at this point in time doing wrong. And the fact that he had the passion for the Bulls from the very beginning up until now as well, it's always nice to see a potential success story on the horizon. We all want to see that out of Dalen Terry. So far, it's looking really, really good. But I guess the question is, will Dalen Terry get that spot in the rotation that he's seeking? Will all that hard work really come and reap that benefits for him? And will he get that reward in the team? Well, I'll tell you this much. As much as we can argue whether or not Dalen Terry should or should not be in the rotation, I think the Chicago Bulls fans always strive to bring players that are going to work hard for the team and that we can see it with our very eyes. I think, again, I always look at the young guys and I look at Kobe White as well. Because he's considered a young guy, but you can see with your own eyes the hard work that he's put in. You can see the improvements he's made every single season. You can see the hustle plays that he brings to the table. You can see how much he runs on the court compared to everybody else. And I think that's why people really started to turn their hearts and minds around about Kobe White. With Dalen Terry, I think it should be very similar. You should see the things that he's improving on the floor when you get to see him play. You saw how good he was last season in the limited minutes. You saw he was a good transition guy. You saw that he was a good, I guess, defender as well at some points. And you saw that he was very, very good for the morale of the locker room. You saw great things with Dalen Terry. And it's going to be nice to see those improvements from the eye test that we will get to see in the second season and in the third season and in the fourth season and so on and so forth. But in some ways as well, I do feel sorry for Dalen Terry because let's be honest, if any other team probably picked him at around that time, he probably would have got more of an opportunity on this team. I do feel like in some ways, because this Bulls team does have a fair few amount of veterans, and especially in his position as well, it is a bit of a struggle to get into this team the way that it currently is. And you have to fight for it. And other places, in other opportunities, you might not have to fight that hard for your opportunity. If you went to a team earlier on in the draft, or maybe even in the second round, and you were in the right environment, you would have had a better chance. It's what some people feel about Ayo Dosunmu as well. I remember some people saying when he was still a restricted free agent that it's probably better for him to leave the Chicago Bulls team to get an opportunity elsewhere. And stuff of that nature. And that may be how some people will feel towards Dalen Terry as well. But something that I've always loved about Ayo, something that I will love about Dalen Terry, or something that I do love about Dalen Terry, is that they got that fight inside of them, and you can see it. And you can see it from the way that they talk. You can see it from the way that they act. You can see it from the confidence that they have. I'm very, very positive that Dalen Terry will eventually find his way into the main team. Whether it's this season, next season, or the season after, I'm not sure. But I do believe hard work does mean something in this world. And if Dalen Terry is working as hard as I think he is, and as much as he's saying how hard of work he's putting in, then I truly believe he will find his way into the team. Because I do think, it's the most popular saying, one of the most popular sayings in the world. Hard work beats talent if the talent doesn't work hard. Everybody's supposed to work hard. Dalen Terry is working hard, and he obviously has the talent as well. Let's wait and see if his opportunity comes this upcoming season for the Chicago Bulls. But again, I just love the confidence that he's at. I'm sure if there are more quotes out there that he said, again, there's a lot of things that he said. I'll be sure to let you guys know. Maybe I can find another one that he said now about putting in the work. Let's see if I can find it. He says, I can't go back in time and change what happened last year with not having the opportunity. But just coming into a situation where this is a dog-eat-dog world, I've got to lay everything I have on the table and see where that takes me. Again, kind of understanding the situation that he's currently in with this Bulls team. So again, and he also said this, I wanted to read this one as well before we go. You know me, I've always got confidence, Terry said. That's not something I ever lack, but I think confidence comes with work, and I know how hard I busted this whole summer. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. There you go. Basically, again, I just like the mindset that he's putting himself in. So let me know in the comments below what you think. I'm going to end this video here. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video at any point, feel free to drop a follow or subscribe, and I will see you in the next Chicago Bulls related video. We'll see how Dalen Terry comes along in this upcoming season. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay tuned for more. Take care, and peace.